it's Nina from VRFocus with
Philip from Metricminds.
So, tell me a little bit about this game that we see here in the background and why you guys have ventured into virtual reality.
Well, we've created a fishing experience in virtual reality. It actually was born out of the misery that our team was playing Firewatch and they were loving it. And at some point they found themselves on a lake with a fishing rod and couldn't fish. And so we decided to change that. So we've been dabbling in VR, and so we decided to create a fishing experience, which actually turned out quite nicely.
And what is the objective of the game? You sit there, you fish?
Well, basically it's just you in a boat. So it's all the nice things about fishing. Nobody's on the boat talking to you all the time. You don't have to endure a fish smell. You don't have to wait forever for it to bite. It's a very relaxing, nice fishing experience in a beautiful environment.
And for what headsets is this game available for?
It's going to be available for Oculus, Vive, Windows MR, also for PlayStation VR. We want to support this game when it's out. We want to do updates and new little features and maybe some DLC. But don't have any plans for anything else right now.
So you see a bear, you see Nessie from Loch Ness?
Well, there's a bear that's roaming around the shores. So you're sitting in a boat and you can row the boat across the lake. So you can go anywhere on the water. It's a very beautiful lake. You can check out the environment. There's geese flying overhead. There's a bear roaming around. There are other things to explore on the shore. But there's also fish that you can actually catch.
Well, I caught a shoe. I love people with fish. Oh no!
Oh, you caught a shoe?
I got a shoe!
How much does it weigh?
No!
Well, you know, sometimes you just capture crap. That's part of fishing, you know, a shoe. Sometimes you also capture jewelry, for example. There are rings in there and watches, but also fish.
Okay, and how many fish can you get in total? Like, how many different types of fish are there?
Right now we have 6. By release, it'll probably be 10. And they all have different behaviors. They hang out in different spots. You will, whenever you catch a fish and you release it back into the lake or you put it into your cooling box, you'll get some in-game cash. And from that you can buy bait to catch bigger fish and buy better fishing rods and stuff like that.
Can you tell me a little bit more about your studio? How many people are creating the game? When did you guys exist? What were you doing before?
Well, Metricminds has been around for 16 years. We're a service provider in the games industry. We create cutscenes for games, one of which is Horizon Zero Dawn. We're currently 24 people, and roughly 14 of them have worked on catch and release, on and off. We're based in Frankfurt, Germany.
And you guys are coming from just cutscenes only, or you guys also create other things, and you've dabbled in virtual reality before?
Yes, we have done service work for some architectural work and some presentations in virtual reality. And we have a motion capture studio.
Oh, wow.
And so we've created, that was the first VR we did, was a dungeon that you actually walk through and you can touch things.
And what was that called?
It's just the dungeon.
What can you touch?
You can touch torches and artifacts, and you have to solve a little puzzle to get out. It's 7 by 7 meters in a dungeon. It's very dark.
And when you say touch, is that
No,
like...
they're actual. So we're using our motion capture system, and there are actual objects that you can pick up and move and touch. So you touch them in the real world and in VR.
Okay, very interesting.
But you have to come to our place to experience it. It's not something we can transport somewhere else.
And are there any other virtual reality experience you're building for that except the dungeon?
Well, not right now. Right now we're focusing on catch and release. That's our new baby.
Where can we find out more information about the game?
At catchandrelease.game.
Okay, well, thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you.
And head over to vrfocus.com if you want to find out any more about virtual reality, and I will see you there.